everybody. It's Farmer Dale coming to you from the Farmer Dale Studios from the Grow Room. That's right. Today we're talking seeds. We're about to hit into 2023. We have been looking at the different seeds that we're going to grow for this next year, and so I want to give you a little bit of a tip, what we have found and what has really worked for us. And I know you're thinking, man, that guy's got glasses on today. That's right. I cannot see very well. I'm getting old, so got to put on the reader. So as we go through here, I'm going to show you some seeds that we grow, and we've been very successful at growing these. There's been some seeds and some varieties of certain types of fruits and vegetables that we have been not satisfied with. So over the last 3 years, we've tried this, we've tried that. Some things have worked and some things have not. And that's the great thing about farming or growing your own garden, whether it's a small little garden, whether it's a large garden, whether you've got a half acre, or whether you have thousands of acres. I'm pretty sure the big time farmers have run into this, that they are always trying new techniques, new ways to grow them, and just trying to find a better way to do things. And that's what I have found that I've really enjoyed through farming is trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work, what's the most efficient way to do things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes, good things just have to be hard sometimes. So I want to go through some seeds, and some of these we're going to grow this year. Most of these we're going to grow this year. And some of these we're probably not. But we'll talk about those as we go through here. There's two places that we've gotten our seeds from, and that is Hoss Tools. You can go on hosstools.com. I believe that's what it is, hosstools.com. We have bought a ton of our seeds from them, and man, we have been very successful. We are not sponsored by Hoss Tools, but hey, maybe someday we will be. But we are not currently sponsored by anybody. But if you want to sponsor us, hey, call me and we'll talk. So anyway, we're going to talk seeds today. The second company that we have started buying seeds from is called True Leaf Market, and that's where we've been getting all of our microgreens from. And we're going to talk microgreens here, and we got some other videos coming up in the future about how we've got our microgreens growing, because I've got them growing right over there under the grow lights. So we also got a video coming out about our brand new grow lights that we just purchased, which are LEDs. So we're going to see how those work, and hopefully those will be good. So, hey, let's dig right in. One of my favorites, and everybody's favorite at the farmer's market, is everybody wants a homegrown tomato. They don't want those hydroponic tomatoes that you buy at the grocery stores, or that's been shipped from many miles away. They want something that is homegrown in your area, and they are priceless. They are the best tasting tomatoes. Now, I don't know how many varieties there are. Probably 100 varieties of tomatoes. Some that are heirlooms, which are really good tomatoes, great tasting tomatoes. But there's some that are hybrids that have been formulated for a certain taste with resistance to disease. And these are some that we have been very successful at growing. The first one is a celebrity tomato. Very successful. Now, one of the awesome things I like about Hoss Tools is that on the back of your packages, no matter how many seeds that you purchase, you get several different things of information. If you look on here, when to plant. Well, it's always after the first frost normally. The planting depth, it tells you very simple. It's the seed spacing, which is really important. The row spacing, which is typically about the same on most things. And then days to maturity. But here's the most important part of what they do. Is down where it says packed for, it tells you the year. It was packed for that year. And the germination rate. They have tested these and I don't know what this one is, 94%. So the germination rate is outstanding on those, and I have found that these are really, really true on that. And then it tells you the address and all that kind of stuff on there. But on the back, boy, it tells you a lot of information that you can get. You can find this stuff on their website also, but it gives you right there on the packet, which is easy to see and easy to read. But hey, the Celebrity, great tasting tomato. Not overly large, but it does give you a great tasting tomato for a sandwich or dicing up for that. So Celebrity. I think the best producer we had this past year was the Big Beef tomato. Big Beef tomato. Ooh, it was big. It was very tasty and a very good seller at the market. So Big Beef tomato. We will most definitely sell those again. Now, I think this might be my favorite tasting tomato. They're not easy to grow because they are a little disease tolerant. They're not tolerant to disease at all. It is an heirloom, and that is the Cherokee Purple tomato. I found that this is a great tasting tomato. Now, some people go, ooh, a purple tomato. That doesn't sound good. But hey, purple tomato, unbelievable and juicy, and the flavor is outrageous. We're going to grow some of these. We're also going to grow just a purple tomato, which is a hybrid of this, which is supposed to be a little bit more disease tolerant and be easier to grow. But we're going to keep growing these, of course. So if you bought these at the market this past year, we're growing them again. Great tasting tomato. Those are the three main tomatoes we're going to grow. And then we're going to grow some cherry tomatoes. We're going to grow Tahachis. I think that's the way you pronounce it. But it's more of a pasting sauce type of tomato, kind of like a San Marzano. But I've heard great things about the Tahachi. So we're going to grow those this next year. Well, another favorite of mine to grow is peppers. Banana peppers. Everybody loves banana peppers. We've been very successful at growing these Lola banana peppers. These are very, very good. So we're going to grow the Lola banana peppers. These came in pretty well this past year, and that is the Mamma Mia Rosa pepper. Pretty spicy, pretty good taste. Going to grow those. And then one that's pretty spicy, the Poblano pepper. This is a good stuffing pepper, and we're going to grow those again. Very successful at growing those this year. Had a lot of those. And probably the easiest and the most successful are the Cinder jalapeno peppers. These are phenomenal, and these produce a lot of jalapeno peppers. They're not very large, but boy, they are spicy, and they are really good. So we're going to grow these Cinder jalapeno peppers. Very good. Now, one of my favorite, and a lot of people love this, but some people don't. But a lot of people do, and we sell a lot of it. And this is okra. We're going to grow two different types of okra. I don't have a package of the other seed that we're going to grow, but this is jambalaya. So we're going to grow three different kinds this year. We're going to grow jambalaya. We're going to grow what's called a crimson spineless okra. And then we're also going to grow my favorite, which is a red burgundy okra. And boy, it is unbelievable. Easy to grow. This stuff can grow in a rock, I think. So easy to grow. If you want to grow some okra, I suggest the jambalaya. It's a very big producer. Produces probably more than the crimson spineless and more than the red burgundy. But boy, they are good. Very good okra. So some people don't like okra. Put it in your gumbo or fry it up. You can saute it. You can grill it. Whew, so good. You should try some okra. And everybody's favorite, everybody loves a little bit of this, whether it's fried, whether it's stir fried, whether it's boiled, or whether it's baked. It's a lot of different things. And this is my favorite. And a lot of people don't like the crooked squash, the crooked neck squash. This is a gentry squash, and this thing produces great. So we'll succession plant all of our plants this year to have a continual supply of squash. But you cannot beat a homegrown squash grown from your backyard. So gentry squash, if you want to get one that's easy to grow, get you some gentry squash. Crooked neck. It's good. If you want a straight neck, we suggest that you go with the Go Prize. The Go Prize has been very, very successful for us, and it matures just like the gentry squash. So Go Prize, very good squash. And man, these right here were unbelievable this year. We grew so many of these, and that is zucchini. You get you some squash, and you get you some zucchini, and you get you some onion, and boy, you got you one heck of a meal. But these right here are the Spineless Beauty Zucchini. You can harvest these at any rate that you want to harvest them. We harvest them at different sizes. Some are small, some get very large, but boy, they are still really good at any size. Depends on the flavor that you want, but some people like them small, some people like them a little medium, some people like them really large. But these, if you let them go, they'll get extremely large. But Spineless Beauty Zucchini, those are fantastic. And let's talk about cucumbers. Slicing cucumbers. We like this one. A Diomede cucumber. Fantastic. Get that one. We also have, we'll grow, I don't think I've got any seeds of those, but we grow what's called a Stonewall, and those Stonewalls are really, really good. We grow 2 different types of pickling cucumbers. We get a lot of people that want pickling cucumbers, so they can put those in jars, and they can put them in whatever flavor they want to put them in, whether they're sweet, spicy, whatever they want. But one of the really good ones that we found is a National Pickling Cucumber. It's a great producer. A lot of cucumbers come out of this one, but a National Pickling Cucumber. And then we've also found that these Max Pack cucumbers have been a really, really good producer for us too. So those are fantastic. So if you're looking for pickling cucumbers, call us up. We'll have them. Now, 2 of my favorites. They take up a lot of space, so you got to have some space. We grow the Hell's Best cantaloupe. Woo! I could eat a whole cantaloupe by myself, just to be honest. Hell's Best cantaloupe. These are great producers. They take some 85 days. It takes a little bit of time. We always get that. Hey, where are your cantaloupes? Where are your watermelons? Well, those are 2 things that take some time, along with the peppers. Peppers take a good little bit of nut time for most of them. But the cantaloupe, Hell's Best, woo, they're sweet. Now, last year was the first time we grew these Honey Rock Melons. Honey Rock Melons. These are unreal. Now, they're not very big, and you've got to pick them and you got to eat them, because they don't have a very good shelf life, I don't think. So you got to pick them, eat them, but they are unbelievable. The sweetness was unreal. So there you go. I think I just hit the mic. Sorry about that. Now, watermelons, sugar babies. These are a smaller watermelon. You can get 2 or 3 people in your family, eat a sugar baby, and you're good to go. They're dark green, so if you see a dark green watermelon, it's probably a sugar baby, especially if it's not very big. So sugar baby watermelons. Now, my favorite, and a lot of people like seedless watermelons. I don't like a seedless watermelon. I don't know. I don't think it has as much taste. These have seeds. Crimson Sweet watermelons. We've been growing these for 2-3 years. We didn't grow a whole lot of these last year because they're hard to get to the market. You got to have a lot of muscle, and you got to have a lot of space to get these to the market. But Crimson Sweet watermelons, great producers, easy to grow. Boom. Got to watch out for some mildew on the leaves. But other than that, if you grow them right, if you do take care of them, fertilize them right, you'll get a lot of Crimson Sweet watermelon. So that is awesome. So we're gonna grow one of my favorites. Probably is my favorite. We buy them in big bags because we grow a lot of them, and that is Hoss Tools Top Pink Eye peas. Now, I've got a friend, Kent Rousey. We have always grown Mississippi Purple Hulls, which are great, and we'll probably grow more of those this year. But we'll probably plant more of these, and these are top pick pink peas. Let me show you what it looks like before it actually grows. Here's what it looks like before it even grows. Okay? Small little pea. But they turn in to be purple hull peas. Now, some of you like black-eyed peas. I don't like black-eyed peas. I don't think they have a great taste. Some of you are about to eat those for the new year. For good luck. I eat the purple hull peas because I think that gives us the best luck. So they produce really well. We sold a ton of those last year, and we had so many orders that we couldn't fulfill the orders. So I'm sorry about that. But hopefully this year we'll be able to grow more of those and get more of those. So now, microgreens. We're trying to get into the microgreens business, and I'm almost out of time on my video. But True Leaf Market is where we have found that they sell the best microgreens. and we're going to do some more microgreens commercials, but True Leaf Market, that's where we get most of our. You can buy them in 2 different sizes. You can buy them in pounds, you can buy them in ounces. But True Leaf Market is one of the best places you can do. So if you are planning on planting a garden, I suggest that you develop a plan and that you figure out how much space you have, what you're going to grow, what do you want to grow, how much you want to grow. Are you feeding your family, or are you trying to sell to other people? What are you trying to accomplish with your garden? And get a plan. That we started out with no plan, and I found that it was very important with the space that we had to make sure that we maximize our area and that we were efficient in how we grew, and we've gotten better and better and better at that. But I know we can get better, so we're going to continue trying to learn, trying to grow different varieties and figure out exactly what does grow better in our area. So that's some seeds. If you got any questions, leave some comments on our video. Make sure that you like us, and make sure that you subscribe to our channel. That's the only way we're going to grow our channel, is if you subscribe and get more members to our YouTube channel. So, good talking to y'all today. Happy New Year coming up. A couple more days coming up. Farmer Dale.